Sometimes I think that I'm never going to get used to this. So it's about 5 to 6 weeks before the Kickstarter launches. Before that, we actually are planning on creating a playable demo to be viewed by the general public. That adds a lot of pressure to our crunch time.
Welcome to Captain Crunch Time.
This bug is the biggest bug that we've had to date. So here, if you see, if I press the dash button, I get 2 full lengths here, right? That's a pretty good way to easily tell. It's a little bit more than 2. In the editor, it all looks fine, right? But when I go into the build, it actually doesn't do that even close to that, right? So I'll go to the same length of wood, right? And I'll go this much, right? There's friction, and so when I do the dash, it doesn't do what I'm supposed to, because it only gives that initial boost and then doesn't continue replicating. What should be happening is the entire time it should be accelerating. You have to just kind of trial and error and kind of figure out more information. It's like when you're in the escape rooms and you don't know what the next step is, you just kind of have to think about things, look at things from different perspectives, try to get more information.
We're in this baseball park because I was asked to, because it is super boring to just watch footage of us working in the office all the time, and we need some locale changes. So the plan as it stands right now is we want to have the game available before the Kickstarter for people to play. That means, we have to get all of the animations in place and kind of transitioning perfectly. We need to have the UI, all the little things that make a game fun and enjoyable, all taken care of. Toast, 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 toast.
Basically, we have a full list of sound effects here that I've been accumulating. So right now I will be recording attacks, getting hit, falling, exertion from jumping, lock-on attacks. Lock-on, getting hit, take 1. Lock-on, falling off the map. And that is how vocal magic is made. Ben Burt, eat your heart out.
Okay, this will be punching red cabbage with boxing glove. Take 1.
We're very cognizant of the fact that the landscape of Kickstarters and crowdfunds in general has changed significantly over the last couple of years. I mean, this is not the same era of Kickstarters that Double Fine was doing or Star Citizen was. And so expectations have changed. We need to have as polished and as perfectly created a game as we can create in the time between now and when we launch.
When I come into work and I make something cool looking and everyone's like, whoa, that's freaking cool looking. I'm like, sweet, I'm gonna make that again. And then I go home at night and I'm like, I'm gonna make something else that's cool looking. So other people say that's cool looking too.
Here's the thing, Adam's working 2 jobs, right? He's working full-time Crystallized Game, he's working full-time Playfight, and he's been doing that for 4 months. I mean, no one's been working harder than he has. I've been working hard, but Adam has been the true hero of the company.
I'm no stranger to working long hours, sitting on a computer in the dark. This isn't really any different. I mean, the major difference is that this is actually a project that I've been heavily involved with. This is something, it's one of my creations.
This is the editor window for building our map. It began life as a bunch of gray rectangles, and I actually placed those in appropriate areas so that I could balance out how long it took to get from one side to the other, as well as making sure that everything was reachable within 2 jumps. This water is actually a flat plane that has a material on it that is actually displacing the shape of the flat plane. That's why it's breaking up and looking really gross. But from a top view perspective, when you get really close to the water, it's actually quite beautiful. And that's just a particle that I've generated. That's just a single card that animates and keeps moving, and then it spawns these cards. You can actually see their outline really faintly.
We're 1 month away from our Kickstarter campaign. 1 single month away from our Kickstarter campaign. It's getting down to the wire. Everyone's getting a little bit stressed. Everyone's also working their asses off right now, which is, I'm really happy to see. We're gonna make a kick-ass game, and we're all gonna enjoy doing it. You guys are all gonna enjoy playing it too. It's crunch time.